Hello everybody. Today we are going to read about the problems on equation reducible to exact equation. We read about the theoretical part and mathematical part of the equation reducible to exact equation. So today we will do some problems. So let us see here. Here the problem is given. We can see here m is this and n is this. From here we will check the condition for if it is exact or not. So we go for del m upon del y, we get x square. Similarly, we go for del n upon del x, we get minus 3x square. So both are not equal. So the given equation is not an exact equation. So if the equation is not exact, then we have two types of condition, whether it can't be solved, and the second one is we can reduce it to exact equation. And for that we will see the conditions that I have taught you in previous lecture. We can see here that the given equation, we can write it as dy by dx. We can see here it has 2 plus 1 power, so it is power 3, and it is power also 3. So we can see that the function fxy, gxy both has power 3, so it is a homogeneous equation. And for homogeneous equation we can reduce it to exact equation. We will calculate its integrating factor first, and it is equal to 1 by mx plus ny. That is 1 by m into x, means m into x, so it is x cube by minus n into y, means what? Minus x cube by minus y to the power 4. From here we get minus 1 by y to the power 4, and then we multiply this integrating factor with equation 1. So from here what we get multiplied? We get here minus x square upon what? Y cube, and it becomes plus what? X cube upon y to the power 4 plus 1 upon y. It is dx dy is equal to 0. So we will make it positive. X square upon y cube dx minus x cube upon y to the power 4 plus 1 upon y dy is equal to 0. Now we got an equation. We will check that if this equation is exact or not. We can see here it is what? M dash is x square upon y cube, and n dash is minus of x cube upon y to the power 4 plus 1 upon y. We will apply the same condition, del m dash upon del y. We get what? We get here minus 3x square upon y to the power 4. Similarly, del n dash upon del x, and we get minus 3x square upon y to the power 4. We can conclude that del m dash upon del y is equal to del n dash upon del x. So the given equation is in exact form now. Means the given equation is reduced to exact form, and so we will apply the condition which we used to solve for when the equation was exact. That is, we will integrate the given equation with respect to m with respect to dx, and m dash with respect to dx and n dash with respect to dy. But this n dash does not contain the terms which contains x. Means x वाले टर्म को हम लोग इसमें इंक्लूड नहीं करेंगे. Only the terms containing y. dy is equal to c. So from here what we get? M dash dx, means m dash means what? X square upon y cube dx plus n dash dy, means n dash, so it is minus of 1 upon y, minus of 1 upon y dy is equal to c. And from here we will integrate the given term. So what we get here? It is x cube upon 3y cube minus log y is equal to c. This is our required equation. So the basic criteria to solve this problem was what? First of all, we will check that the given equation is exact or not. If it is not exact, then we will check the condition that we can reduce it to exact or not. If it is homogeneous or other forms also, we will discuss those problems also. So we will calculate the integrating factor and then multiply this integrating factor with what? With equation 1, and then we get m dash and n dash, and then we will similarly check for the equation being exact or not. The equation is now exact, and then we applied the same condition which we used to do. We integrate it with respect to dx and dy, and we get arbitrary constant c, and so we get a required equation. In this way, we can solve any kind of problems, and we will do some more problems on other methods also. So let us start the next problem. The next problem is this. So we can see here that m is what? This, and n is this. When we go for del m upon del y and del n upon del x, then what we get? Both are not equal. So if both are not equal, then the equation is not exact, and if it is not exact, then we will reduce it to exact equation. If the condition is satisfied, then we can see that this given equation is of the form f1x of x comma y dx plus f2x comma y x dy is equal to 0. And if this condition is satisfied by the equation, then we know that its integrating factor is 1 by mx minus ny. And when we are going to calculate, so multiply m with x, we know m is this, so yx minus y square x square, and multiply it by y minus xy minus x square y square, and from here these both terms are cancelled, and what we get? 1 by minus of what? 2x square y square. We can write 1 by 2x square y square, and here minus. So we get integrating factor, and then what we will do? We will multiply this integrating factor with equation 1. जब हम इस इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर को इस इक्वेशन 1 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, तो हमको एक इक्वेशन मिलेगा. वो इक्वेशन किस फॉर्म में होगा? वो इक्वेशन इस तरह का होगा, m डैश dx प्लस n डैश dy इज इक्वल टू 0 का फॉर्म होगा. जब ये फॉर्म हमको मिल जाएगा, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? हम लोग चेक करेंगे क्या? डेल m डैश अपॉन डेल y और डेल n डैश अपॉन डेल x. अगर ये दोनों इक्वल आ जाता है, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? अगर ये दोनों इक्वल आ जाएगा, तो फिर हम लोग डायरेक्ट वो फॉर्मूला लगा देंगे, m डैश dx प्लस n डैश dy इज इक्वल टू c, और dy वाले टर्म में n डैश में जो फंक्शन होगा उसमें x का टर्म नहीं होना चाहिए, सिर्फ y का ही टर्म होना चाहिए. तो फिर हम लोग ये फॉर्मूला लगा करके हम लोग रिक्वायर्ड इक्वेशन को निकाल सकते हैं. तो आप लोग इस क्वेश्चन को ट्राई कीजिएगा. अब हम लोग नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम को देख रहे हैं. ये प्रॉब्लम में सबसे पहले तो हम लोग ये देखेंगे कि m क्या है. सो हियर m इज व्हाट? m इज x स्क्वायर प्लस y स्क्वायर प्लस 1, एंड n इज minus 2xy. So we can write del m upon del y as what? It is 2y, and del n upon del x is what? It is minus of 2y. Both the equation are not equal, so we can say that the given equation is not an exact equation. अब इक्वेशन एग्जैक्ट नहीं है, तो हम लोग फिर वो मेथड को चेक करेंगे कि ये कुछ जो हमारे प्रीवियस जो हम लोग मेथड पढ़े हैं वो उसको सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा है. तो यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि ये जो हमने ट्रिक बताया था कि यहाँ पर जो देखने में बड़ा लग रहा है, ये m देखने में बड़ा लग रहा है और ये छोटा लग रहा है, तो हम लोग क्या करते थे? वी यूज दिस फार्मूला 1 by m del m upon del y माइनस del n upon del x. इससे हम लोग क्या निकाल लेंगे? ये वाला हम लोग चेक करते हैं. आइए देखते हैं क्या है. सो वी विल चेक फॉर दैट. व्हाट इज हियर? 1 by m. सो 1 by minus 2x square xy into del m upon del y. Del m upon del y is 2y minus del n upon del x is minus of 2y, so becomes plus. It is 2y. So what we get? 4y. 4y upon minus of 2xy, y cancel. So what we get? We get minus 2 upon x. We get minus 2 upon x. Say it is the value of p. We get p is equal to minus 2 upon x. Then what we will do? Now we will calculate its integrating factor, and its integrating factor is e to the power integral of p dx. P is minus 2 upon x into dx, and from here what we get? E to the power log of x. Say minus 2 is outside, so from here we can write 1 upon x square, एंड सो वी गेट द इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर। हम लोग को अब इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर इसका मिल गया। जब इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर मिल गया तो हम लोग क्या कैलकुलेट करेंगे, इसको पूरे फर्स्ट इक्वेशन के साथ पूरा मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे। मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद क्या होगा कि जो डेल एम डैश अपॉन मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद एक इक्वेशन हमको मिलेगा। वो इक्वेशन किस तरह का मिलेगा, एन डैश डी एक्स प्लस एन डैश डी वाई इज इक्वल टू 0। कुछ इस तरह का फॉर्म मिलेगा। जब ये फॉर्म मिलेगा तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ये हम चेक करेंगे कि डेल एम डैश अपॉन डेल वाई इक्वल है या नहीं है डेल एन अपॉन डेल एक्स, डेल एन डैश अपॉन डेल एक्स के। अगर इक्वल है तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, वही इंटीग्रेशन का रूल मीन्स इंटीग्रेशन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एम विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू डी एक्स प्लस इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ एन डैश एम डैश dy is equal to c, and index must not contains the terms of x, it only contains the term of y, and we will integrate it and we will get the required equation. So in this way we will do the problems on the three methods. I solved here the problems with three methods. One was what, homogeneous, and the second one was of this form, and the third one was something tricky. We will check for that and then we will integrate and we can get the required equation. So you must try these problems, and in the next lecture we will read about the exact equation. We read about exact equation. In the next lecture we will read about the Euler's method and we will do some problems related.